Ralph Macchio of Cobra Kai teases when the show's Season 6 renewal might be announced. Despite being one of Netflix's most successful shows, the fate of Cobra Kai Season 6 has been more questionable than in previous seasons. After becoming a smash, the Karate Kid spinoff has typically benefited from quick renewals. The renewal delay raises certain concerns. When is it going to be renewed? Will it be a success based on viewer expectations? Let's see. To begin, what Cobra Kai Season 6 will look like. The most noticeable feature of Cobra Kai Season 5 is what the show chose to do with its pairings. All of the romantic couples end on a positive note. In the case of feuds like Miguel versus Robbie or Samantha versus Tori, the once feuding characters either make peace or even become friends. That could imply that the series has exhausted its possibilities, except that the Cobra Kai Season 5 finale ended on a cliffhanger, with Kreese fleeing the prison. Another mention hinted at the spin-off's future. The Sekai Taikai International Karate Tournament was mentioned, which is noted for attracting the top martial arts fighters from around the world. The writers have stated that they are open to exploring this path further. It would be a logical step, with Macchio and other stars like Jacob Bertland showing a definite interest in a global Cobra Kai tournament. Overall, the series may be coming to an end. The primary actors and creatives are all working on other projects. However, for the time being, the franchise has enough narrative promise to keep things going for a few more chapters and provide moviegoers with a genuinely gratifying finish. Cobra Kai Season 5 gets dangerously near its largely cheerful ending, albeit with a few unresolved threads. Several characters have no significant arcs. Newer episodes may follow up on Robbie and Miguel's newfound friendship, analyzing whether it would be compelling in practice and providing closure to characters like Hawk. Fortunately, with Macchio's recent update, good news appears to be on the way. Moving on, Cobra Kai Season 6 could feature a Chozen versus Kreese fight. Using Kreese to explore Chozen's future appearances could lead to an intense conflict between the two characters. Because Kreese was in prison during Chozen's stay in the valley, there was no room for them to meet. The promise of a Chozen versus Kreese fight would naturally generate a great deal of excitement, similar to how there was so much excitement from fans surrounding the inevitable confrontation between Chozen and Terry Silver ahead of Season 5's release. Both have strong fighting spirits and could have exciting interactions if they cross paths in Cobra Kai Season 6. Following that, what Chozen's next story could be. The story of Cobra Kai Season 5 hinted at what the show might do with Chozen next. Chozen admitting that he has romantic feelings for Kumiko could lead to the latter character appearing at some point. There's also the scene where Chozen helps Tori focus. Given that Kreese's demise has left Tori without a mentor, it stands to reason that Cobra Kai will choose one of its other adult senseis to fill that void. Chozen, with his warrior-like attitude, could end up being the character who fills that role. Given how popular Chozen has become in Cobra Kai, it will be no surprise if the series extends his stay in the valley. If this occurs, he will be able to continue to act as an equal partner to Johnny and Daniel in the dojo, assisting them both in upcoming battles and dojo training. With Tori needing a new karate instructor, Kreese was probably seeking vengeance on Johnny and Daniel, and the Sekai Taikai on the horizon. Chozen will have more than enough to keep him busy in Cobra Kai Season 6. Next, based on Cobra Kai's past, Mike Barnes has to return in Season 6. Mike Barnes returned in Season 5 of Cobra Kai, and while his role was minor, Cobra Kai's history indicates that Barnes will return in Season 6. Cobra Kai finally brought back Karate Kid 3's villain Mike Barnes after 4 seasons of speculation and the most imaginative theories. From Johnny's boss in Season 1 to Miguel's mysterious father, audiences often thought Cobra Kai would reveal Mike Barnes, but the character's actual return proved all those theories wrong. Regardless of how disappointing Barnes' return was, the character could still have an exciting future in Cobra Kai Season 6. 2 instances in Cobra Kai demonstrate why Mike Barnes could still have a role on the show. The first is Chozen, a character who first appeared in Cobra Kai Season 3, but did not become a recurring character until Cobra Kai Season 5. After more than 30 years, the Karate Kid 2 villain returned to the saga, but his role in Cobra Kai Season 3 was limited to 2 episodes. Chozen, on the other hand, appeared in all 10 episodes of Cobra Kai Season 5. Terry Silver, who was a secondary villain in Cobra Kai Season 4, but became the main antagonist in Season 5, experienced a similar fate. As a result, Mike Barnes' role on the show may be extended for future seasons. Moving on, Mike Barnes' Cobra Kai Season 5 role was disappointing. Mike Barnes should have been given more to do in Cobra Kai Season 5 after spending so much time waiting for karate's bad boy to appear. Granted, Cobra Kai Season 5 already had far too many storylines running concurrently, so there was little room to focus on yet another unexpected Karate Kid cameo. Nonetheless, Cobra Kai was aware of the excitement surrounding Mike Barnes' return, as evidenced by the dramatically tense scene in which which Barnes is revealed for the first time. Mike Barnes' story was limited to Daniel and Terry destroying his life in one episode, with Barnes only returning in the Cobra Kai Season 5 finale. Following that, what role could Mike Barnes play in Cobra Kai Season 6? Cobra Kai Season 5 concluded most of the show's storylines. Netflix has yet to announce the 6th season of Cobra Kai. Nonetheless, Cobra Kai Season 5 established one key subplot for Season 6. The Sekai Taikai, Daniel, Chozen, and Johnny qualified their unidentified dojo for the Sekai Taikai, a global tournament that also qualified the Cobra Kai dojo. With the addition of all of the show's central characters to Miyagi-Do Fang, the dojo may require an additional sensei to lead the pupils to the next level. Mike Barnes is familiar with Cobra Kai, and Season 5 demonstrates that he still understands how to fight. Barnes might thus become a sensei in Cobra Kai Season 6. Expectations for Mike Barnes' return to Cobra Kai would inevitably lead to disappointment. Cobra Kai contains numerous references and callbacks to the Karate Kid films, yet the program must rely on more than heritage characters. Still, now that Terry Silver has been beaten and the Sekai Taikai appears to be the only major plot line, there may be more opportunity to further develop characters such as Mike Barnes and Jessica Andrews. Cobra Kai, a show that knows how to play with nostalgia, would not waste Mike Barnes with just a couple of episodes. Next, Cobra Kai mocked your power levels arguments. Discussions about who the best fighter in Cobra Kai is have been going on since Season 1, but Cobra Kai has proven that power level arguments don't work. Cobra Kai Season 5 had some of the best fights on the show, even without a tournament, for both the students and the sensei. There have been enough fights in Cobra Kai for viewers to determine who they believe is the strongest fighter on the show, but attempting to find a perfect formula to rank the Cobra Kai fighters will never work. When Johnny has to choose one soldier to represent Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang in the qualifiers for the Sekai Taikai near the end of Cobra Kai Season 5, the sensei lists the wins and losses of Robbie, Miguel, and Hawk, arguably Cobra Kai's 3 best fighters. Johnny, for example, mentions how Hawk was the current champion, but that his fight with Robbie could have gone either way. Johnny's fighting records recap sounded exactly like every argument about who Cobra Kai's strongest fighter is, which Johnny demonstrated doesn't go anywhere because he couldn't come up with a solid answer. Finally, why Cobra Kai's power levels will never be consistent. Johnny also mentions Miguel defeating Robbie, even though the fight could have gone either way. Johnny realized it was impossible to determine who was the strongest after recalling that Robbie had defeated Miguel and Miguel had beaten Hawk. The combat in Cobra Kai, like every other fight in the Karate Kid films, exists to serve the story rather than the other way around. As a result, Cobra Kai fights usually have more at stake than simply determining who the most potent fighter is. For example, in the Robbie vs. Hawk fight at the end of Cobra Kai Season 4, 2 characters attempt to rediscover their identity after being wronged by their previous sensei. Previously, the Miguel vs. Robbie school fight at the end of Cobra Kai Season 2 demonstrated how dangerous Daniel and Cobra Kai's rivalry had become. Another example is Sam vs. Devin in Cobra Kai Season 5, in which Sam LaRusso discovered why she was fighting. In all of those cases, the outcome of their fights is determined by how it advances the Cobra Kai story, not by who is the strongest fighter. What are your thoughts on our video? Did you like it? What do you anticipate will happen in Season 6 of Cobra Kai? Please make a comment in the section below. On your way out, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more content like this in the future. Thanks for watching.